Coffee is a product that connects the world. Our company was founded by my grandfather nearly 60 years ago. There were several other requirements from our customers. They asked us, can you help us also to design a coffee shop? Can you help us to design the menu cards? Can you build us a kitchen? So the company started to develop more and more in a full service business. We got our own architectural department, we got our own graphic department. And since that we're doing everything from A to Z. And over the years we developed more or less 1,800 individual coffee concepts, selling coffee and machines to thousands of customers. But 1,800 is what we did more than coffee. Out of this competence again, we decided in 1999 to do our next step into the food service market, because there was a big trend of coffee shops coming actually from the States. My grandfather was living in the States after he died, so he called us and said, hey, there's something going on in the States, you should take a look at it. We did that, and we tried to step into the coffee shop business. What is the coffee shop company? We opened the first store in 1999 in Vienna, and it was a typical coffee shop at this time. It was more or less a to-go business, and a typical coffee shop, I mean in the way Americans see a coffee shop. And I can tell you, it was not so successful. It was successful at the beginning because it was new, it was the first coffee shop in Austria, but we didn't see the success in the long term. But Austria does have something else. Austria does have a very long tradition on coffee houses. Austria is very famous, Vienna especially is very famous for its long tradition in coffee houses. And we supplied these coffee houses and they were all successful. So we were looking for the reason why a coffee shop system is not doing so good in Austria, and why the coffee house is doing so good. And we found our solution for our successful model after putting two worlds together, the best of two worlds. We took the idea of branding a coffee house, a coffee shop. We took the marketing idea of going into more flexible products for different kind of customer groups, like shakes, like things normal coffee houses wouldn't offer at this time. And we took the general atmosphere, the service, from the coffee house side, and we put this together, and that's where we found actually our reinterpretation of the Viennese coffee house. You can see a little bit how it worked. After that, after we found our success model, we started to expand, but it didn't take too long and the next challenge came up. We had to train thousands of people. How to do that? Well, in 2005 we opened our theme park, our academy, our coffee academy in Austria. It's around 2,000 square meters, just training facilities. There we have a coffee farm. Usually coffee is not grown in Austria because we are far off the coffee belt. So we needed to build it inside our building, a small coffee farm. We have the roastery inside. We have different coffee concepts inside. Why is that so important? Because we need our employees to understand what they are doing. We need to understand the value of coffee. And there is a good phrase that says, tell me and I will forget, show me and I will remember, involve me and I will understand. And this is what we are trying to do in this facility. It's a living theme park for coffee. And there is where most of our employees get educated. And we also build up like satellites of this concept in different countries to be able to train our people there. Here is just some impressions of what is our coffee shop concept all about. We also took the bar as a central element, which is still from the coffee shop idea. We have a broad food menu, because this is something we have from the coffee houses again. The coffee shops that when we started in 1999, they were selling some bagels, some muffins, that's it. Yeah, you can't be successful with that in Austria. So we took a bigger food menu to find our successful model. After building the headquarter or the academy in 2005, we were able to expand internationally because we had our structure well set up. And well, since that we went into 25 different countries so far. There are other 7 under contract, which we didn't start yet. Some of these countries you can see, it's Mexico, China, Morocco, Cyprus, Turkey. We are even having coffee shops on cruise lines and so on. So there's a lot of different concepts. Here you can see a little bit about the expansion and the different stages. And right now we are, until end of this year, we will have opened 50 stores this year. And I believe that next year we can even open a little bit more than 50 stores. Important. The way we grow. It is not based on a strategy. Yes, a lot of other companies do have strategies to go into this country, to go into that countries. We don't have that. The reason is that the coffee business and the concept itself, the perfect concept itself, is just a tool for human-driven business. It's very important in coffee. As we were showing the video before, it connects people all over the world. And if you don't live this connection from the head office on, you can't make a long-term success. That is why our strategy is just based on friendship. If we find the right people in the country, we get together. The people give us the insights from the country and their experience, because we are not Indian. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't grow up here, so you know much better in some cases what we need to adapt, where we need to adapt the concept. But we know in the other cases better how a concept can work internationally, and there is where the success is or where the success is all about. And our only strategy is to find people who in first case are our friends, get together and enjoy what we are doing. Thank you very much.